What's going on, everybody? Soul Rising, Happy New Year. So we're going to do a reading on PAPOOSE and Clarissa Shields. Yes, I am going to leave Clarissa Shields in 2025 because sis got a lot going on, okay? So without further ado, let's go get into it. This is December 31st, 2025. So, alright, so what's I'm going to get, okay, what's the energy surrounding PAPOOSE and Clarissa? Because I was about to do like separate, but I'm gonna do it between both of them, okay? Because I do want to do a separate reading on Clarissa, so stay tuned. Alright, let's see. What's the energy between the both of them? Okay. So we have, all right, so so we got jealous and envy showing up. And then we also have bondage. It showed up at the in the reverse. So again, there's jealous and envy. Seems like there's jealous and envy with some form of bondage, but not all the way. Let's see, 8 plus, what is that? 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6, that's 14, I believe. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14. 4 plus 5 is, no, 4 plus 1 is 5. So that's 5. Brings about unexpected changes, whirlwinds, sudden upheaval. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have ritual at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's going on at the top. Boss. Boss, 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 boss. Okay. I'm the biggest boss that you see thus far. Okay, I quit. Okay, next we got hidden blockages. What are some hidden blockages between PAPOOSE and Clarissa's relationship? Okay. All right. So we have fear of missing out, FOMO. We also have legal matters. And we also have the blocked solar chakra. Interesting. Okay, so blocked solar plexus, there is low self-esteem, overly rigid or controlling behavior. Hint, hint, the bondage card. Okay. Also with the fear of missing out, FOMO behavior, often wishing that you were somewhere other than where you are. So there may be someone, maybe Clarissa, because there's a woman depicted in this picture. Or it could be PAPOOSE, or it could be both of them. But it's also saying stop wishing and do it. You haven't missed the boat. Just because you see others racing around their boats, what matters right now is how you're going to move forward. And remember, this is never too late. Also, we have legal matters showing up with either bad contract, not paying debts, divorce, avoiding responsibility, or shading work. So there's a need to restore harmony by facing your life honestly, no matter how inconvenient that truth may be. If you choose to proceed with integrity and honesty, you will find yourself in a stable pathway towards success. Yeah, PAPOOSE, divorce. I don't know if he still is going through a divorce. But I do need to check on that anyways. Bad contract, maybe a bad contract. Maybe a bad contract. Avoiding responsibility or shady work. I could definitely see that. No shade. All or nothing thinking is at the top. And then at the bottom, don't value time. Stop using your time wisely, or not using your time wisely. Spending time on things that don't count. So, yikes. Shadow attributes for these two is, we got sanctimonious shadow, acting as if morally better than others, self-righteous or holier than that. Yeah, definitely get those indicators. And I'm like, are you for real? Are you sure? Are you serial? Along with impatient shadow, being restless even when facing delay or opposition, which causes irritable, anxious, or short fused. Okay, so there's a need to adopt patience of nature. We also have two open shadow, revealing too much about everything, blabbing, self-exposure, unguarded. And passive shadow of allowing things to just happen to them. Pushover, submissive, give up their power. These cards, they already, spirit is already speaking loud already. I'm here for it. But yeah. If I do say so myself. Okay. Other messages. Let's see what else. Hold on. I'm just going to slide these over here. Alright. And then I'm going to... Okay. Alright. So we have the truth will come out. Oh my God. Okay, 99. So maybe on the 99th day of the year. What's the 99th day of next year? Hold on. Let me look that up. Okay. If anything, what is the 99th day? Does this have... No, the Wi-Fi is not connected to that. Let's see. Oh, let me figure this out, child. Let me figure out what is the 99th day of the year. What is the 99th day of 2026? That is April 9th, 2026, and that is on a Thursday, on a Jupiter day. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. The truth may come out around April 9th, to be specific. I'm gonna challenge myself on that. The 99th day, April 9th, 999. Okay, the truth will come out, along with happiness and manager. Now, Papoose is Clarissa's manager, ain't it? Okay, the truth may come out regarding to someone's happiness. Manager. Okay, manager. So that's on the career spectrum. Protection is needed. They need to protect themselves. And strengthen their intuition if it's not already. Okay. They need to do some strength and conditioning on their intuition. Okay. Use discernment. Follow the discernment. Okay. Watch the signs. Watch the synchronicities, the repeated cycles, the repeated patterns that are happening. All right. Other messages. Let's see. What are some hidden insights regarding to their relationship? What insights can we gather from their relationship? Good grief. Okay. Alright, first two cards that came out. Travel. They do travel. Maybe traveling to Qatar. I see the plane that has... I don't know if y'all can see that. But traveling to Qatar. or traveling from Qatar, like traveling to, yeah, could be experiencing some traveling, or may have traveled there, having fun, you know, enjoying the moment, living the moment. The other two cards that came out is great potential and closed legs. So Clarissa needs to close her legs in order to gain some more potential, possibly opportunities on down the line. Keep your legs closed, that way your mind won't be jaded of what is coming down your pathway. Okay, loyal lover. Okay, loyal lover is in play and making love. They're making love. They're making love. Okay, lover. So that's some things to look out for on that. So let's go ahead and let me do this last one, then we go to the analysis. Any other messages? Crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads. Okay. So crossroads, important decisions, life changing decisions that needs to be chosen wisely. Red flags is showing up actively. Red flags are showing up. Warning signs. I just got through saying she needs to pay attention. He needs to pay attention, but she does specifically. I may not have to do a reading on Clarissa Shields individually because it's showing out in this reading. And you knew better. Okay? You knew better. Speak up. Speaking up is talking about expressing needs, defending yourself, courage to confront. Your voice matters. She needs to speak up. Or somebody may be speaking up. Maybe a female may be speaking up regarding to this matter. But she has been speaking up about expressing her needs, and of course defending herself. But actively, the red flags are showing. But she has a choice on whether she's going to speak up on that matter or not. Okay. Whoo, man. This I love it when my thesis is playing itself out. Okay, on to the analysis. All right. As my cards, I just have to make sure my cards are upright. At the root, what's going on at the root with PAPOOSE and Clarissa? We have the Temperance card, followed by the Hermit card. So we got two faded cards already showing up. Sacral, we got the Ace of Cups with the Five of Wands showing up. Let's see, we have Queen of Wands at the solar plexus with the Justice card showing up at the bottom with that. And lastly, we got the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Swords appearing at the bottom with that. All right, based on the jump cards right here, it's spiritual. Well, no, it's a balance between, we're teeter-tottering between the physical and the spiritual, because there's two solar plexus, and then there's a crown and a third eye chakra card. Okay, symbols. Now overall, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the physical, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're leaning more towards on the spiritual aspect. Okay. The heart, you know, the heart goes both ways. Now, here we go. All right, so at the solar plexus, at the solar plexus region, I just love saying solar plexus, y'all. Okay, at the root, we got 2 faded cards. We got 2 major arcana cards. So at the foundation is highlighted the most. Okay, because of these faded cards. So we have the Temperance card, which talks about patience, the need of patience, the need of balance. Because if you start the foundational roots rocky in any format, any such a way, it is bound to crumble. Okay. It's talking about, I know my extremes, now I seek peace. So with the Temperance card showing up at the root region, there could be some changes regarding to the ego and self acceptance, self esteem in this matter, regarding to here we go. Oh, I did say, why do I want to say solar plexus? Well, they do have a block solar plexus chakra in this matter. But sanctimonious, you know, acting holier than thou. Also with this Temperance card here, so we got Sagittarius and we got Jupiter. Jupiter is all about expansion, or in Jupiter is about, also is associated with the 9th house, which deals with higher consciousness, higher learning, social media, foreign matters. So there's a need of balance between the two of them. Again, time heals all wounds. Moderation is needed. One of the cards have stated that they are too open. It's too open. We know too much. It seems like it'll be nice if you be a little bit more conservative with your relationship. Yes, we know y'all are together, blah blah blah, what the case may be, but it doesn't need to be showcased every single time. Okay. Which causes the impatient shadow showing up here, because Temperance is about patience. Shadow, one of the shadow cards that came out was impatient shadow. So patience is needed. Patience and balance along with moderation is needed for them to recalibrate this foundation. But again, one door needs to be closed in order for another to open. Well, one foundation needs to be all the cracks within the foundation needs to be sealed up properly in order for it to continue to build, or in order to move to another foundation, right? PAPOOSE. Okay. Which leads to the Hermit card is showing up at the bottom. Soul searching is needed for them. Is needed in this matter between the two of them. Do I really need to necessarily clarify this? No, I'm not going to clarify it with more cards because it's self-explanatory here. Moving forward with the sacral region, we have the Ace of Cups, an outpouring, newfound love between the two of them. Okay, like one of the cards was talking about, they're making love. You know, they are loyal. She's a loyal lover. But she also need to close her legs, though. You know what I'm saying? Because there is great potential. Okay. Maybe possibly within them two as a unit, or just herself, or her Clarissa as herself. But at the same time, with this newfound love, with the relationship between two of them, this divine connection between the two, because this crown chakra is connected to divine, right? There is conflict. There is conflict in this matter, you know. Arguments, being defensive, a little bit of chaos, personalities and egos clashing all around the way, and then it's been expressed vocally in this matter. Whoo, man. Let me see if anything else comes out. Cause as I'm talking, I just feel like I'm feeling like this right now. Whoo, calm down, calm down, calm down. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Clarify these two cards. We have Gemini here. Gemini is talking about being adaptable, being versatile, being communicative. So there is a need for them to be versatile, be communicative, be adaptable. Okay? Not being nervous and tense and superficial and all that, and inconsistent with all that good jazz. We got group association or covenant showing up at the top. At the bottom, we got scarcity. No, well, okay, with this group association, it doesn't have to be like an actual group. This can also represent like this here, being a loyal lover in within the union between the two of them, right? But we have scarcity showing up at the bottom of the deck, possibly regarding to PAPOOSE, since there's a male figure indicated or depicted in this picture. So yeah, and they just need to continue to work on their communication, work on being adaptable, being adaptable, not being passive, not having the fear of missing out, you know what I'm saying, in this matter. And get back on the work on again, just since y'all are a unit, just work on yourselves and along with each other within the union. Y'all don't have to prove anything else to us as a collective that y'all are together. We get it. And y'all like it, we love it. Simple as that, okay? Because each time you try to do that, it just seems like it's not real, okay? That mother right there is not real, okay? That's what it's given. Moving over to the solar plexus region, we have the Queen of Wands present here. The Queen of Wands is talking about it's about bad bee energy, you know what I'm saying? A loyal, generous confidant, a helpful friend. So this is representing Clarissa here. It's showing up at the bottom of the deck. We have Justice presenting itself. Now, legal matters did show up as a as one of the hidden blockages cards. Okay, maybe with a bad contract or an actual legal matter, or dealing with Papoose and his divorce. You know what I'm saying? We also did have the block solar chakra card as well, is affecting the low self-esteem or trying to control the narrative with the legal matters showing up in the solar plexus region for them as a unit. Again, it brings about the overly rigid, having to defend themselves consistently, controlling the narrative, right? And what is needed of them to get over this matter, what is needed of them to unblock this chakra here, what is needed of them? For one, step out and get some sun, okay? Sun is the ultimate solar plexus power center, right? Source. Let's see, we have gift, ward, incentive. So, reward themselves. Let's see what else. We got masculine, emperor, And we got impersonation. So impersonation, maybe the male is faking the funk, right? Or faking the uh is not being authentic in this relationship, right? Because in the beginning, we do have two males. We do have two males showing up. And both of these males could be connected to Papooses behavior. We also have the red flag. I mean, a male being depicted in this red flag card too. So, which, again, I'm just saying, he got a lot of decisions to make, okay? He got a lot of decisions to make, us along with Clarissa as well. Moving forward with the heart chakra region, we have the Seven of Cups presenting itself. Seven of Cups in reverse is talking about reality, sobriety, poor choices, lack of choices, opportunities or options. So with the Seven of Cups being in reverse, so this is affecting as much as opportunities are presenting itself, lack of choices are being made along with it, okay? They're making choices out of emotion instead of logic. With it in reverse, again, and the solar plexus symbol is showing up in this card. Well, we're going back to this, right? We're going back to how things are looking up here. So even though the Queen of Wands is present here, she knows better. She should know better. But with legal issues that are showing up at the forefront regarding to love and pleasure, specifically, yeah, it could lead to poor choices, right? In which we have the Knight of Swords being present here at the bottom, talking about that represents big changes, opportunities, seizing the moment, jumping to the arrival, acting rational, not rational, what's the other R word? I don't want to say reckless, but rash behavior. Okay, that's the other. Rash behavior is playing effect here in this matter. So let's see what else comes out. So it's being clarified by Sagittarius. Sigma, independent, intelligent, strong, mysterious. So she needs to continue to be optimistic, honest and straightforward. She needs to be honest about herself and her decisions. She has the knowledge to know how to go about the situation. She should. And then we have spiritual rank showing up at the bottom as well. It's possible that a male individual from the other side that has spiritual rank that is trying to guide her through this situation, or is protecting her in this matter. But yeah, she needs to, in order for this union to be at a heart-centered standpoint, they need to be honest and straightforward with themselves. Yes, be optimistic for the future and freedom loving, but honestly, be realistic. Be for real. You know what I'm saying? Be for real. Is this really what y'all want? Is this really how this is going to go about now in the long run? Okay? In this matter, because it can stop opportunities because of you're being too so into not into it with your man, but being delulu. Yeah, being delulu in the act, right? So closing messages for let's ask this question. Will Papoose ever get officially divorced from Remy Ma? We have yes and but it's in reverse. We got the, what is this? The Page of Wands in reverse. Eventually, but right now it's a lot of acting out. It's a lot of obstacles and acting out right now. Oh, the Tower card, which is causing chaos and destruction. And delayed news. Patience is needed. Yeah, and it's affecting the root. Hello? Yeah. Is delaying the news, delayed news, patience needed. Temperance card was at the root chakra, and we have root chakra that's highlighted here in this card. Yeah. Eventually, yeah, but right now it's not the time. Page we got 6, maybe 1 to 6 months. Hopefully not 1 to 6 years, but 1 to 6 months. That's between January and June. I hope it don't be 1 to 6 years. 5 if it's 5 months, that's May. No, 1 plus 6 is 7. If it's 7 months, that's July. Okay. Let's see. Is this relationship real? Even though there are cards indicating that it's not. No, it's not. My ear is ringing. My left ear is ringing. No, it's not ringing. Dang it. Yes, yes, my ear is ringing. My left ear is ringing. High pitch. Right now, it is 3:58. And the 8 of Swords is saying no, it's not real. It's not real. It's a lot of restrictions. But they're going to continue to gift each other however sees fit. But in the long run, within 5 months, because cups represents months, possibly within 5 months, and that's in May. They may break up. They may break up. Because 5 of Cups represents grief and loss, abandonment. Interesting. Oh, because there was a lot of red flags showing up in the beginning. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get some closing messages. Closing messages with Papoose and Clarissa Shields would be: the Martyr, sacrifice and self-reflection. Peacemaker is at the bottom of the deck. Persistent peace. Persistent peace. Dang. It's a lot of pieces needed. Peace, be still. That's what it's given. The martyr is talking about put it all on hold. There's a difference between letting go and giving up. You're feeling trapped, stagnant, or stuck in this moment out of uncertainty. The solution is to let go, but how, right? Well, healthy sacrifices may be necessary. It may not seem like it, but when you look back, it will make sense. What if you did the opposite of what you're doing right now? Everything that you're trying to fix externally needs to be remedied internally. You may prepare for a new project, but it's not the best time to start. As late the great ancestor Dr. Wayne W. Dyer used to say, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. The medicine for this card is talking about you are not being punished, although it sure feels like it. Wait, take a moment to reflect. This is a luxury that many of your predecessors did not have, my child. And then lastly, what did I do with that other deck? Oh, lastly, we have servant. Servant is talking about having delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Using with the shadow attribute, talking about using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. That's talking about that scarcity mindset. Now, servant card. Let's see what we have to look out for. So it's talking about engages aspects of the psyche that cause us to make ourselves available to others for the benefit and enhancement of our lives. It may include spiritual service to the divine or other people. If if making choices that serve your highest potential, is a substantial personal issue for you, then consider this archetype for your support team. Interesting. So, in other words, if the choices that you are making are for your highest potential, then use this archetype to get you through those opportunities, so you can experience that growth and you won't be at those crossroads. Okay, but and that concludes the reading for Papoose and Clarissa Shields. I'm not gonna do no separate reading for Clarissa Shields because it's seeping all throughout this reading. So yeah, I'm not gonna do no separate reading on that. So chime down in the comment section below what y'all think about this message for Papoose, this reading for Papoose and Clarissa. Also, thank you all for tuning in to watching this reading. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed y'all. Also, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And until next time, always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And Happy New Year to you all.